Okay, there we go, my friends. Welcome. This is Lou Martin Awakened Spirits Network, YouTube channel and podcast. And I have my lovely friends, my returning champions. The lovely VIIVIKA Sophia, three eyes in that one, please. And David Maria of the Eden Template. Welcome, my friends.
Lou, as always, it's wonderful to be here with you.
Thank you.
As always, dear friend.
Thank you. My pleasure.
It's such a joy always be here with you and share this space of love and joy.
Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So let's invite each of you to do a little introduction for people that don't know you. I mean, I will just say briefly, these are two of my favorite people and my favorite friends and teachers. And David has been just such a huge support of me and my healing journey over the last year and a half. And his wonderful class, Freedom from the Known, was absolutely a life changer for me. And he and VIIVIKA started working together maybe over the last 6 months, and they have some big, exciting news to share. And together they are unique in my experience of teachers on this planet. We'll let them tell you why, but I love them both. And so VIIVIKA, perhaps you'd say something, and then we'll bring it over to David. How's that sound?
Can I just comment quickly, VIIVIKA?
Of course. Sure.
No pressure, Lou. No pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
And maybe David wants to share first his news.
Sure.
So my news is really big news. At least for me, I'm pretty sure it's big news for VIIVIKA also. I am currently in the process of literally, and I'm not speaking figuratively, literally selling every single thing that I own. And in the first week of October, I'm going to move to Spain.
Woohoo!
Not only moving to Spain, but moving in the same city where VIIVIKA lives.
So
not only in the same city, but within walking distance.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, I can every day I can walk there and meet him in physical right now. It's a huge change for both of us, of course, and it's fabulous. We're really excited.
Yes. We'll tell people a little bit of the backstory now that we caught up with what's happening today in the near future, how all this came to be.
You know that will take this entire program.
Just,
and more.
The travel version.
Cliff notes. Okay.
Cliff notes. There it is. Thank you, David. Cliff notes. Yeah, I know it's a big ask.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do that?
I'm happy for you to do it.
No, I'm talking to VIIVIKA right now.
Yeah, you can do that. and then I can also share my version, short version of that.
And as you and many of your viewers know, Lou, in 2018, I was called through dreams to go to Africa, to go to Kenya. And while I was there, I was initiated. One of many initiations that I've received while in Kenya. And at that exact same moment that these lightning bolts were coming into me through my spine, VIIVIKA was in Finland and had a full body Kundalini awakening in the exact same moment. And let's just say that eventually she started searching for something. Maybe she didn't know what it was. And eventually she watched an interview that I had done years ago with Elizabeth Wood, and when she heard my voice, she knew that I was who she was looking for. She then started looking for me specifically and found the Freedom courses and came to that course. And the second time that she came, she commented in one of the classes that she was receiving the transmission for the meditations at the same moment that I was. Not that I was receiving them and then she was. We were receiving them simultaneously.
Amazing.
And one thing led to another, to another, to another. And then the realization came to us that we are one soul. We are the same soul. I am her, she is me. Yeah, she looks a lot better than I do. But that hardly is even worth mentioning. We are the same being. What she feels, I feel. There is no sense of space between us. There is no distance. And again, to make a very long story short, in July, she came out and spent a month, and we did a retreat together and went just about every place in the Mount Shasta area and Redwoods area that we could think of to do together. And now that she's back in Spain, from my perspective, she may have a different comment here. From my perspective, when we are together in each other's physical presence, even though there is no distance between us, and there is no distance between you and I either. So at this moment, we are together, but we also understand that when we are in each other's physical presence, that literally miracles begin to happen.
Wow.
And so,
amazing.
With guidance, I'm moving to Spain, starting an entirely new life.
Hallelujah.
And you can tell from the smile on her face, this makes her very happy too.
Yes, well, it brings you a lot closer to my neighborhood as well, I have to confess, which is a lovely thing for me.
And when David told about transmission that we receive in the exact same moment, it's I sharing my perspective also, how I perceive them. When right now, for example, when David spoke, I'm not only feel that, but sometimes it's happening so quick that I just feel that within me. It's the same energy that coming through me, but now it's my mind even translating it in the same moment. Sometimes before the David says something, I know what he's going to say, for example.
She does that all the time.
So it's just, or sometimes I'm sharing something. David said, you just said what I wanted to say, or it's happening all the time. It's same transmission. Sometimes we're expressing ourselves with different words, but energy always same, and it's just different perspective of the same thing. So
beautiful, amazing.
She has been known to. I'm in I'm in the middle of a transmission, and I'm only part way through it. Maybe 5% through it. I've just barely started it, and she just steps right in and finishes it without hearing any of the words that I was going to share.
Well,
it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I just want to say, my friends, I've never heard of this before in my life, and I think how unique and exciting this is, And I just want to say I've been blessed to be in many groups now with David and Vivika together, and the beauty of their work together. We're going to talk a little bit about an upcoming workshop here on Saturday for the equinox on the 21st. The beauty of their work together is that Vivika is channeling light language and bringing through the Divine Mother and the energies of all of that in spirit in such a powerful way. And then David takes us on the linear journey of guided meditation with the mysticism and the science. That's his experience and his background, and together it's just an amazing balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So I just want to put that out there. It's very special what the two of you are doing together.
And might I comment, Lou, that there's nothing linear about the meditations that we go through.
Well, and there is all the time something new opening up, and right now when we were in physical together, it just amplified so much, and it's right now what we do. It's not only that, as we told, the transmission coming through both of us, and we're just giving a little bit different perspective to that, and I'm more definitely more masculine.
Yeah.
But right now that it's when I'm talking about my changes right now, or our changes, then there is, yes, it's beautiful energies of Divine Mother and Divine Father, what we also sharing in our classes, and of course it's unity consciousness, unity field. But now there is also that opened up. It's sounds, primordial sounds of creation. That this is really interesting. What we're discovering right now with David, or remembering again. And in last session, it was really interesting experience for both of us. It's not even when I am chanting, it's coming through both of us always. And for one moment I started to chant the lullaby of this soul. But who was in this moment our client, and of course it came through both of us, through David also, but it's really new remembrance how I felt this moment when this soul was created, and how this unique sounds created this soul, and it's how and I gave into it the name lullaby of the soul, because it came through us in this
Beautiful.
moment. But it's really interesting what's happening within around. We're really tapping into this, our true power, all of us. So we're starting to remember this our unique expression of source, and we're starting to remember how we created ourselves, and how all creation came into this existence also. It is really interesting, and David also can share his experience, how he started to remember how we created our souls.
Please. Yeah. Do you want to speak to that, David?
Her and I both have memories, rememberings.
Okay.
They're not really memories. It's a remembering of being aware of ourselves before our soul was created. And
Wow.
we both have the awareness that in that state of being, which of course is completely formless, that we were aware of each other and we were aware of the love that we share. Now, I have a slightly different perspective from this point than she does. This is my remembering. Her soul was being created. And in my remembering, she refused to step into that soul unless I was also brought with her. And so, from my perspective, her love was so great for me that she refused to come into beingness in form as a soul unless we were both in that same soul. That's my remembering.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
And that comes through both of us in deep meditation.
Wow.
I know she has a slightly different. We're all looking at the same thing, but from a slightly different facet of the diamond that is that whatever source is, we have a slightly parallax view of what that is, and it's unique to each one of us.
Sure.
So it's the same experience. We just perceive it slightly differently.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow.
I always call our souls love story of Divine Mother and Father because our true essence is divine love, and we are created from this, in this divine love, from this love, and we are this divine love.
Beautiful.
Yes, we are.
That is so heart opening to hear that from both of you, and to feel the depth of knowingness that you bring to those beautiful, loving statements. So thank you for that.
And
So
it is constantly and perpetually expanding, just as it is for every single person here on the planet. Even if they're not aware of it, it's still.
Yeah. Yes. Well, that's brilliant. That's a brilliant introduction. Let me just share a little bit about what you've written here, David, if I may, about your event on Saturday, and then we can take it.
As long as you phrase it that it's what her and I have written. It's not just me. It's
Yes, indeed.
It's both of us in the same transmission writing something.
Very good. Yes, your can be plural as well as singular. I meant it that way. Thank you. Wonderful. Wisdom of the Elders. Bless you both. You're a delight. Wisdom of the Elders. Autumn Equinox. Shamanic Journey. Live Zoom event. September 21st. 10 a.m. Pacific time. 1 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Central European time. On this autumnal equinox, when the light and dark are imperfect. See, David's a great writer. You're both great writers, but I think this is probably you writing it, David. You're both channeling it, I'd say. On the autumnal, yeah?
It was.
Thank you. You let me get away with that. Thank you. On this autumnal equinox, I'm trying to serve all masters here. On this autumnal equinox, when the light and dark are in perfect balance, join VIIVIKA Sophia and David Maria on a shamanic journey to meet with earth elders through the ancient redwoods. And there's a beautiful picture of the two of them beneath the redwoods here. These incredible multidimensional beings have been our loving companions for thousands of years. Like us, they have come here to help with the collective ascension. They are here to support both Gaia Sophia and humanity, being our holy partners, companions from whom we have much to learn. As gatekeepers, they are the carriers of the frequencies of the Garden of Eden. Their root systems form a network like a forest neural net through which they not only share nutrients with each other, but also continuous impulses from the heart of Mother Earth. Their roots are not the only way through which they receive impulses. Redwoods and all elder trees receive the plasma energy and light codes emitted by our sun and starlight from all the stars in our universe through their leaves. They transmit it to their roots through their united neural net and through their entire being into the core of Mother Earth. And finally, you say here, that's spectacular. Trees have always co-created with the elders of other species. The elders of all of nature's kingdoms are always connected with the tree elders, sharing their presence and gifts with each other. The elders of the indigenous people treated the elders of the trees with respect, bringing them gifts when they met them. The tree elders welcomed the human elders, revealing to them the secrets of Mother Earth that supported human communities. VIIVIKA and I are so joyous to share this journey with you. Blessings, dear souls. Well, that is absolutely stunning.
Thank you, Lou. I wrote parts of this, but the heart of it came through her.
Okay.
And I just want to acknowledge such a brilliant writer that she is. She's phenomenal. And at the same time, remember her transmission. We both receive the transmission as it comes through at the same time.
Yes.
I may not be as eloquent verbally expressing it as she is. That doesn't seem to be my primary gift. It's a phenomenal gift that she has. It's just incredible.
You're okay, Dave. You do fine. Yeah.
I'm all right. I know that.
Yeah, you'll do. Yeah.
Your meditation are incredible, and you have so many incredible gifts, as you know. And now when I'm talking, I feel that I'm talking. It's like a reflection of his heart when he's talking about me. So
okay,
absolutely,
okay. We're done complimenting each other.
Build a bridge and get over yourself. Yes, bless you both. It's a love fest. Well, let me just jump in here on a different topic, but it's related. So one of my groups that I'm in is a speakeasy group, and this is my teacher and new friend here, Maureen Muldoon, whose grandmother is from Ireland, and I just met her in person about a month ago. And what she talked about, David, I will send this to you if you like. She does a live every Sunday afternoon that I'm usually on, and she talked about the alphabet of the trees, and so this is part of the Celtic culture as well. This is how we, so trees are coming up all the time in my movie these days. I just want to mention that. But it's very beautiful.
So the elder trees around the world perform the same function, or they all perform a similar function, and that is that they receive starlight with all of its codes, and they absorb it. They hold on to it. They share it through their roots, yes, but they embody it in themselves. So when you meet an elder tree that's 1,000 years old, and you are receptive to being in their presence, you have to be receptive. People always feel good. They feel better in the presence of really ancient elder trees. But if you're really receptive, they will release those codes to you. They will release all of that starlight. So, and depending upon where it's night and where the Earth's rotation is facing, looking out upon the universe, that there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of codes. So when when Vivika and I visited the Redwoods at the end of July, the first day that we're there, I could barely walk. I was being vertically challenged.
Wow.
That's my expression. I could not look up. I couldn't. Well, I could, but as soon as I did, I would become disoriented and dizzy and almost fall down. And
Wow.
that's because they were releasing so many codes, not just one or two trees, but the entire forest.
Wow.
And I don't know about her. I wasn't able to stay for very long. I needed to get horizontal and go back and lay to the motel and just lay down for a little while.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly ironic to me that when you're in the presence of these beings, like I'm in a room that is 12 feet square, and that's not big enough to hold for one of these trees to be in.
Sure.
And their root systems are immense. And I couldn't ground with them. I couldn't. There was so much energy being released. And that led me to understand, because if you look at the roots of a redwood that has fallen, that has reached the end of its life and has fallen to the ground, they don't have really, really deep tap roots. And you think of these trees being 300 plus feet tall and weighing an untold number of tons.
Yeah.
They don't hold themselves to the earth specifically through their roots. That's part of it, yes. They also, just like us, they have a central column that light moves through, and that light moves all the way down into the earth and helps ground them. And that's truly what holds them up and allows them to.
And how I feel and perceive that also, that trees, they are living in perfect community, like unity consciousness. And when we're talking about the root, they are connected with each other through their roots, and they are supporting each other all the time. And they, like we are right now in unity consciousness, we are connected through our hearts, through our roots, through our all beingness. But same time, redwoods and all trees, they are living as community, but they still, every tree is really unique, and every tree has have his own role in this community. And for example, redwoods also, they, like David told, yes, all trees, they absorbing the starlight, and this is really important role. But same time, they have also another roles. For example, some older trees, tree elders, they acting like stargates, and yeah, they're really unique. Every tree also really unique. And this is what we becoming in unity consciousness. We becoming this one united consciousness, but same time we becoming more and more unique also simultaneously. Because we starting to remember this ourselves as unique fractal of the source, and this remembrance is what's opening up within us. It's open simultaneously. This remembrance is these different gifts what we are embodying simultaneously when we're starting to remember. So they are perfect. Trees are perfect reflection of ourselves, and when we're talking about tree of life, this is our foundation.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is why they also connected with us, because we are all one, and we have so much to learn from them.
Yeah. The
So,
indigenous people.
Yeah, remember how to function again as unity consciousness, and all this wisdom, all this what they absorbed in thousands of years now available, and they also sharing through Gaia all these new codes, and it's not this class not only about connecting with Redwoods, it's connecting with our roots also,
Right.
and connecting with elders that are also our different aspects, for example. And then we're not connecting with only our roots, but we also, the more connected we are through our roots, the more stronger our branches becoming.
Sure.
So
the deeper we go, the higher we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, incredible. Anything 1,000 years old in this world is a powerful gift to all of us. Beautiful.
And what do you do with a being like Babaji?
No idea.
Who is eternal, invisible.
Yeah, and getting that energetic transmission of our eternal nature. Beautiful.
Bashar one time I listened to one of his transmissions, and he was speaking, and I completely concur with this, how all of the plants on the earth are connected to every other plant on the earth. So it's not uncommon if you're in a redwood forest to find a tree that something has happened to it, whatever it is, and quote unquote, that particular tree has crossed over. In essence, it's no longer the same tree it was. It's quote supposedly dead. But all of the trees in the forest continue to feed nutrients to that through their root systems to it. And a new tree, very small, but a new tree will begin to grow from that. See many occurrences of that, how they sustain themselves. And the network, I refer to it as just a neural net in the same way that we have a neural net of synapses and nerves within our brain. I perceive that lattice network of roots to be a neural network also, and we are also connected to it. It is part of us, and so on this journey we're going to connect into shamanically. We're going to connect into that network, and it's not just here on Gaia. The moment that you really understand and feel what that network is, then take it out dimensionally another step. And our solar system, all of the planets, all of the asteroids, everything within, including our sun, they are also connected with a root system. It's not a physical root system, but still it's part of the neural net that we are all a part of. And we're not just connected to it, it's who we are. Take it out even farther to a galactic level. And all of the stars and all of the solar systems within our galaxy are likewise connected. And keep going as far as you're able. Keep going until it's so big that it can't be contained within this universe. And you find yourself in the void, which is endless. And it's not empty the way that we think of emptiness. It is filled with connections across dimensions and universes that we're connected to all of them. They are who we are.
Yep. Yep.
So that's a small taste of the journey that we take.
Of course.
And
Before I forget, because she will correct me right away, that connection of roots, that connection of an expanded neural net that is as big as the universe or bigger than the universe, that is love. That is love. That is source, throwing source's heart into all of creation, and it flows through all of us as us.
He did it again. I just started to talk about that.
Of course. You got the hint immediately. Yes.
And yeah, I just wanted to say that this when we're talking about the roots, many of us associate roots like, it's lower part of our body only, but our roots, they're opening up within our heart. Even when we're thinking about our physical heart, there is this veins, there is like roots. And through our heart, through our true roots, will grow from our heart. And this heart connection, what we, with everything, we will amplify in this class. And simultaneously, we all had also some level root trauma, pain in our roots, that sometimes it makes this feeling of disconnection and feeling of separation from ourselves, because what we're doing in this class, we're rooting ourselves deeper and deeper within ourselves. We're connecting with all what we are. So and simultaneously we also releasing this root pain or this disconnection, feeling separation, and connecting even more deeply with this unconditional love that we are.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you.
So this morning in meditation, she mentioned something. I'm not even sure in this moment what it was that she mentioned, but it stirred a knowingness within me, and I no longer wish to even talk about it that much, or certainly don't dwell on it. But you know that I had a pretty challenging childhood.
Sure.
And it doesn't matter what it was, it was challenging. And this morning that I realized, or had the understanding, that I became disconnected through that. In essence, you could say that my roots were cut.
Sure.
And I was never in my body from that point on. I was floating somewhere back here. It wasn't safe to be in the body.
No.
It's safe to be in the body now. Don't misunderstand. It took me a while to be able to get there.
Yeah.
Part of this journey that we're going to take on Saturday is feeling the lower half of our body being in the earth and allowing roots that are there to come and connect with our nervous system, with our neural net. And any place that there's a damaged or hurt connection, repair it. If there's a trauma that's associated to it, release it and let it go into the neural net of the earth to be transformed and released and let go of. And that was the meditation for the last couple of days, and it's incredibly powerful. It's unbelievable how it restores you. And yes, even though we've been planning this class in one way, refining this class in one way or another ever since we went to the Redwoods, it still is evolving and coming into the final being that it wishes to be.
Sure.
And that may happen all the way up to the beginning of and through the class. I have no idea. It's not uncommon that happens. There have been classes that have been shared that I've said, I have no idea what I'm going to say until the moment that I start speaking, and then the transmission comes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
One just can't predict this.
Sure.
And you certainly can't make it up.
No. I mean, they give us the information to get us to create the space and hold the space, and then they fill it with what needs to happen. Of course, it's amazing every time. Yeah. Bless you both. Well, my friends, do you want to do anything in terms of a little light language or prayer as we finish up here? This has been a feast as always. Thank you.
Yes.
I look forward to the class. Yeah.
Of course, we are really happy to share with you this space of love and light.
Thank you. Lullaby from Divine Mother and Father.
She says we, but she means her.
You might pitch in, Dave. We never know, you know.
And I when we do that, it's always shared experience, and it's not that we sharing or this transmission coming through me, through David, that we only sharing. In classes, it's always shared experience. Everybody is part of this transmission, but everybody feeling this in their unique way. So when, for example, I really feel this new states of joy, and this is just beyond that I can't describe. And this joy coming just being myself, just being this great creator, being who I am, and it's just beyond of any description. But when I feel this joy, when I speaking about this joy, and automatically other also who open for that, starting to feel that, but everybody feeling this joy in their unique way, and we all doing these transmissions every day. So
beautiful.
So it's not that I maybe when I chanting, yes, I'm chanting. It's a voice coming through me, the sound coming through me, but we all part of this transmission. It's shared experience.
I get it. Absolutely. Beautiful.
And
David?
that's very true. And when I say that it's going to be mostly her, what that means is it's going to be mostly us. It will come through her, but it's still the same vibration through both of us at the same time. This is how I'm expressing myself now. This is the version of light language that comes through me.
Yeah.
Currently,
Absolutely.
I have no idea what will come in the future.
Well, it's beautiful, and I'm very grateful for all your transmissions, both of you. I've learned so much from you both. Thank you.
We love you too.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
I would like today share this energy of joy. Let's tap into this energy of joy.
Beautiful.
Let's wake up even more our inner child, our Christy child. And there is no border. So let him play. Let him express your unique joy as he wants. He wants. Me hatara kasuru atara sandra kesayo amakem. Ituru yara sarat sukuro ya mehana katusuyam. Itikiratu mihitina kesairana kasuyama kasam. Apateya asana nara kekusuyara mekeshiu. Isukurama hatakatairanakam. Eshuasan narake sukuri hatanamayam. Nikisara tukuromahasheas. Ikisharat sendro kosaya makatanayamak. Esukurukutututu yamakesheshia sa. And now feel this really unique vibration of joy and feel what it means to you. What makes your heart sing? Feel also how this energy of joy are connected to the energy of creation. How it's connected to creativity. That through this joy you can express your unique expression of source. And how joyful it is to express your creativity through this joy and how they are connected together as one. Haneketu sukuruma hatakerat sandara kemea etenekem. Itukuru yara senda ketukume hatamakem. Hetukuru sanda ketakasaya sanatakamam. Ishua sayanamam. Feel how joyful it is to be this creative force of joy. And how easy it is to express your true creative being through this energy, through this joy. Feel this expansion in your heart when you are thinking about joy or about your new creations. And feel also simultaneously your connection through your heart with the heart of Mother Gaia, with Mother Earth. And feel how this connection amplifies even more this joy, this creative force within you. And remember to play with this energy. Blessings
Beautiful.
to your heart.
Thank you so much. Well, we'll put the link there for the EdenTemplate.com and the info for Saturday's Wisdom of the Elders Autumnal Equinox Shamanic Journey live Zoom event. Can't wait. Thank you, my friends.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lou.
Thank you.
It's always a blessing to be here with you.
Likewise.
Is that a joy?
It's a joy. Yes. Yes, indeed. A lot of love, a whole lot of joy. You two are blazing a trail for all of us, and I'm honored to be on the journey with you both. Thank you so much.
We're all just walking each other home, as Ram does said.
Exactly. And it's a nice walk.
We're doing it as one.
It's a really fun walk.
It is beautiful. All right, I'll see you Saturday, and thank you. God bless you both. And David, I'm looking forward to raising a glass in person with two of you sooner than we know. So that'll be a lovely day.
It's coming soon.
Yes. Thanks to you both.
3 weeks, and guess who's counting?
Right.
Joyful 3 weeks.
A joyful 3 weeks. Yes.
And after that, it will be even more joyful.
Absolutely. How good can we stand it? That's what my guides asked me. We'll find out. All right, my friends. All my love. Have a wonderful day, evening, and we'll see you Saturday and talk to you soon.
Thank you, Lou.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Much joy to you. Much joy to you.